Good afternoon to all. Last few class we are discussing electromagnetic induction. The first one, the laws of electromagnetic induction, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, Lenz's law of electromagnetic induction. So Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, it is used to the finding the magnitude of induced EMF. Lenz's law, that is the finding the direction of induced EMF and experimental studies. So after that we discuss the motional EMF from a Faraday's law, that E is equal to BLV, dx by dt equal to minus V, Fleming right hand rule, motional EMF from the Lorentz force and energy conservation, I is equal to BLV divided by R. What is the current formula? Force formula, F equal to B square L square V divided by R. Power equal to B square L square V square divided by R. Power dissipated as a Joule's law. B square L square V square divided by R. Kindly revise the last class notes, then you will get idea. So after that we discuss the method of charging induced EMF. There is a three method based on the pi formula. Pi is equal to BA cos theta. B means magnetic field, A is the area, theta is the relative orientation. So method of charging, three method: changing the magnetic field, changing the area, changing the relative orientation. So changing relative orientation, we get one formula, that is a NBA omega sin omega t. Omega means angular velocity. So now we will discuss self-induction. My voice is audible, it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Listen now. So this is one conductor. So amount of current I it is passing through it. So what happens? So through the conductor, the magnetic field it will produce. So using the thumb rule, we can find the direction also. So self-induction means when electric current flows in a coil, it gives the magnetic flux through the coil itself. Through the coil itself, it is called as self-induction. Please note it. This is the definition, ma. So when electric current flows in a coil, it gives rise to a magnetic flux through the coil itself. Same coil itself, it is giving the magnetic flux, means it is called as self-induction. The another name of self-inductance, self-induced EMF. Some other name also there. That is a self-induced EMF. Or back EMF. So three also similar only. The production of induced EMF in a coil. The production of induced EMF in a coil. Same coil itself, the EMF will be produced. Okay, it is the self-induction. So next one, listen. Now this is battery plus and minus. This is closed switch. The current flowing direction, this is the current flowing direction, now positive to negative. It is a conventional current direction. But induced current, it is in the opposite direction. So this is the induced current direction, it is in opposite. Current direction, conventional current direction, positive to negative. But induced current direction, it is opposite. So this is induced current direction. For the closed switch, okay, in case the switch is open, now induced current is the same direction. But this is closing switch. Induced current direction, it is the opposite. Same diagram you can draw. This is plus, this is minus. So this is a open circuit. Okay. So conventional current direction positive to negative, and induced current direction also same. Up to that, please note it. Listen. So any conductor, okay, amount of current I passing through it. So what happen? The magnetic field it will produce. Okay. Now the magnetic flux it is no. It is directly proportional to the current. So I need maximum magnetic flux means I want to apply maximum current. So I need very less magnetic flux means I am applying current also it is very less. So it depends upon the amount of current. So that you will get the relation the pi it is directly proportional to I. So what is pi means magnetic flux. So magnetic flux directly proportional to current through the circuit. Okay. So in this directly proportional removing purpose, I will add one constant that is L. So pi equal to Li. So what is L? It is a constant. Listen everyone. This formula is very important. Pi directly proportional to I. The magnetic flux directly proportional to current. Pi equal to Li. What is L mean? That is a constant. So the another name, it is a coefficient of self-inductance. Okay. So pi is equal to Li. What is L means? That is the coefficient of self-inductance. Please note it. Okay, listen everyone. So pi equal Li. So this is the relationship between the magnetic flux and the current for the self-inductance. So inductance means this is the coil now. Okay. So this is a coil. So now we are referred like this is the resistance now. So this is the resistance. This is capacitor. This is bulb. So like that it is this is the coil. This coil is named as inductance. Inductor. So now I'm using the Faraday's law. So E is equal to minus d pi divided by dt. d pi divided by dt. So EMF is equal to rate of change of flux. So pi value, what is the pi value? That is the Li. So minus L is a constant, that is a coefficient, di by dt. di by dt. So E is equal to minus L di by dt. So this is the formula for finding the EMF of self-inductance. So this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Okay. So now I am applying one condition, case 1. So what is the case 1 means? The amount of current, it is 1 ampere. Then you will get the pi value is equal to L. So magnetic flux and the coefficient of self-inductance, both also equal. So amount of current I value 1 means pi is equal to L. The magnetic flux linked with the coil, it is equal to current. It is equal to L. In case 2 also, that value di by dt is the rate of change of current di by dt. So it is equal to 1. Then you will get E is equal to minus L. The EMF is equal to minus L. Okay. So next one, the unit of self-inductance. So self-inductance means that is the L. So L is a self-inductance, no? Self-inductance. So L equal to first of all, write the formula. E is equal to minus L di by dt. Okay, I need only the value of L. So L equal to E divided by di by dt. di by dt. So now I am applying the value, that E value, it is 1 volt, and di by dt it is also 1. di by dt, it is also 1 ampere second inverse. Okay, so you will get volt divided by ampere second inverse. So simplify that, you will get volt second ampere inverse. So this is the value of L, the unit of L. That is 1 Vs a power minus 1, it is no. So this is it is equal to H. H means Henry. This entire value equal to Thus you can write like this: Vs a power minus 1. It is equal to 1 Henry. Please note it. Okay. So next one. That 1 Henry it is unknown. It is equal to 1 Vs a power minus 1. It is equal to one verb. That Vs it is unknown. You can mention as a verb. Wp a power minus 1. Okay, now we'll learn the dimension formula of self-inductance. So L equal to self-inductance formula, L equal to pi by I. So no need to mention D that and all. So pi by I. Okay, pi means what? That is the magnetic flux, no? dA divided by I. Okay. Now do small simplification. It is equal to that B it is unknown. Instead of B, just I am rewriting from the force Lorentz formula, F equal to QVB sin theta. Okay, then B equal to F divided by QV sin theta. So this is a constant value. So instead of B, I am applying for F divided by QV sin theta. F divided by QV sin theta into A by I. Okay. So now you know that the force dimension formula, A it is the ampere, No, it is the area. After only ampere. This is the area. So now Q is the charge, V is the velocity, sin theta. That is a no dimension formula. I is current dimension formula. All the dimension formula you can apply it. So finally you will get the dimension formula of self-inductance. M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2, A power minus 2. So this is the dimension formula of self-inductance. M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2, A power minus 2. So this is the quantity formula. L equal to F divided by QV sin theta into A by I. This is quantity formula. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So next one, self-inductance of a long solenoid. Self-inductance of a long solenoid. Listen, so I will take one long solenoid, that length is L, the radius R. Okay, this is like that. Okay, so length of the solenoid, it is L. So amount of current it is passing through it is I. The radius of the coil, that is a small r. Okay, n number of turns it is consider n number of turns it is then you get the magnetic field formula. B is equal to mu naught Ni. So kindly refer the before chapter, you will get idea. B is equal to mu naught Ni. That is the magnetic field formula. So this one I will link with magnetic flux also. So magnetic flux means that is a VA. Okay, same formula, just multiple with A. VA mu naught Ni into A. So what is A here? It is a area, no? Area formula pi r square. B is equal to mu naught Ni, magnetic flux BA equal to mu naught Nia. So A means area, so area formula pi r square. So apply the values. So pi equal to mu naught n square this small n. N square L A I. So pi equal to mu naught n square L A I. So before equation I just multiple with the n L. So n means number of turns, L is the length. Just multiple with the n into L. So you will get pi value. Pi is equal to mu naught n square L A I. So mu naught is the constant, n is number of turns, L means length, A is the area, I is the current. So now you know the self-induction formula. Pi equal to Li. Pi equal to Li. So in this, instead of pi, I am applying for Li. So Li divided by, Li equal to mu naught n square L A I. So now I it is cancelled. You will get formula L. L equal to mu naught. This is mu naught, not for mu o. Mu naught n square La. So finding the self inductance of long solenoid, L formula L equal to mu naught n square La. Please note the formula. Self inductance of a long solenoid, formula L equal to mu naught n square La. Self inductance of a long solenoid. Okay, listen. That small n it is unknown. That small n formula is equal to capital N divided by L. So now you will get the before formula self inductance of long solenoid L equal to mu naught n square La. So now n equal to capital N by L. That small n equal to. So capital N means total number of the turns in the solenoid. So L equal to mu naught capital N square capital A divided by L. This is the one more relation. Formula number 1. This is formula number 2. Same formula, just I will compare with the relative magnetic permeability. That is mu R. That is mu R. Same formula only ma. L equal to mu R mu naught. So mu naught means that is the permeability of free phase. That is the mu naught. This is mu R. Mu R mu naught n square La. and in this formula also it is changing. Mu naught mu r n square a divided by capital N. So this is formula number 3. Please note it now. So based on above observation, you will get some idea. The factors on self-inductance. It depends upon the L value is directly proportional to square of the N. L value directly proportional to square of the N. L value directly proportional to capital A. And the L value it depends upon mu naught and mu r also. So definitely they will ask any one or two question. Depends upon self-induction, depends upon mutual induction, depends upon. So like that one or two question will come. So prepare yourself all the formulas. Formula is very important, mark. Kindly prepare it. Just a minute. So next one mutual inductance, another one eddy current. Two topic it is there. Two topic and eddy current and mutual inductance relevant problem we want to discuss. So the discussion is over. Chapter number 6 also completed. So next chapter number 7 only there. That also I will take next week. Then only we can start with revision now. Okay. So once I complete the syllabus means I will get complete 3 days the revision. Please mute yourself. Okay, ma'am. So it is taking time. That one we'll discuss next class. Thank you so much. Again, we'll meet next class. Take care. Bye.